Happy Tuesday. This is Kathy with Kincaid Special Creations bringing you a new Try It month. This is October. This is the first Tuesday in October. So what I'm going to do for the month of October is I am going to work. This is a self-help for me class. I am getting so that there's a lot of things that's getting jumbled up. Some things are not getting done on the time frame they need to. I was supposed to be at my sister's today, and I completely forgot about it till she called me. So I made it out there in record time to do what I needed to do, but it still was a little off-putting for myself to know that I did not remember that I was supposed to be out there. I was so involved in my glue booking, trying to get my last week's Try It Tuesday up and ready to go, which you will see on Thursday because it'll be the end of September's Try It Tuesday. By filling out of my vacation planner after I come back from the beach. But for this week, if you're interested in planning videos, stick with me, because I need your help desperately to get myself back into a norm. What I have planned for the month of October is I want to work on my planner monthly video, catch up the week from last week, and then do this week forward planning. Then each week I'll start out with doing the next week planning. Then also on week 2, I'm going to do what they call a brain dump. Then I'm going to take from that brain dump, I'm going to prioritize the things that I feel is the most important and how to get them accomplished. A little game plan on how to get those accomplished. The third week I'm going to delve into menu planning, attempting to get us, because we are now both in retirement, get us onto a once every 2 week shopping trip to pick up the food that we need, but pick up food that we like to eat and easy to fix. Tim gets in the evening. I want to have dinner fixed for him. I want to be the stay-at-home wife that takes care of him, make his lunches, get him ready to go, make sure his clothes, all that stuff that is, because he's been gone for 16 years through the week and only home on the weekend. I had my routine down flat. So I knew exactly what I was going to do on the weekend, which was basically whatever he wanted to do. So now that weekend is still there. We still have that weekend, but now we have all mornings and in evenings after he gets it from work. So that makes a whole new ball game with me and my YouTube videos, me and my house cleaning, which desperately needs to be worked on. And there leads me to the 4th week of October, which is going to be a chore chart. For me, I know people make chore charts for kids. I feel like I done fell back into way yonder days, and I don't want to do anything house related. I do the dishes, I do the laundry, I sweep the floor. Once in a while I mop, but as far as making my house look like my sister's house or my daughter's house where it's open and available for company all the time, that has never been me. So I want to start a chore chart in order to get myself reined back in and rethink my day-to-day routine to make sure that I have enough time to get it all accomplished. I think this office on our built-in deck is going to be the most absolute best thing for me because I love being out here. I love to see outside. Right now it's currently raining, but I can see it. Inside the house it's so dark. Don't pay any attention unless it's hitting the air conditioner. So those are the 4 things that we're going to be doing through the month of October. If any of it seems like something that you might need to be helped with or you can help me with, by all means, stick around. Come back and visit me next time. Today, we're going to work on October's monthly spread. This came from Walmart. I think I got it like either December or January of last year. It's got the worldview one, and I kept up with it pretty good, blah, 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 all that stuff that I needed to do. And even last month in September, I did the monthly. But you'll see through the week, I fell off. So, here we go. I took it out to the she shed thinking that would motivate me to work in the she shed more. It did not work. So we are going to start out fresh. Start out right here in this with our master to-do list here. What that's going to include might change through the week. I don't know. Any birthdays that I have in October. Any special days like Hannah has a recital coming up. Cruz has a bingo game coming up. Unfortunately, both are on the same day in November, so we won't have to put them in this one, but I have to remember them, so I will short note them into November with a pencil, so I'll remember them. Priorities to get accomplished. We want to work on underpinning everything real good so that we can hopefully bring our power bill down this winter. Personal goals. I don't know. What would a personal goal? To get organized. That's such a wide swath of information. How? What? When? Where? How do I start? How do I work on it? How do I not get overwhelmed? How do I accomplish anything? There has got to be a mental key to all this. I don't have ADHD, the Lord knows. I guess I do. My attention goes from point to point to point, as you see through all my videos. But I'm not OCD, because everything don't have to be in its place. I try to put things back in their place when they're taken out. Does that always get done? No. And if you're anything like me, the very thing that did not get put back in place is the very thing you need the next time you're looking for something. So I'm going to work on that goal. My work goal is to step up my videos. Put them out on time every day. It might be I decide on uploading them and have them out by 2, 4, 6. I don't want to do them early in the morning because I may have to video them on the same day of. Sometimes that happens, like today. I'm grateful for always my family, my Lord and Savior, my extended family and all my in-laws and all my friends, and my new YouTube family. I am tickled about it. I'm excited about getting my life organized. I have the problem with doing a planner system is it's not a one-size-fits-all everybody. Some people, like my sister, only need this part. She only needs to know where she needs to go, what she's going to do. That's all she needs. Some people need to break it down by days. Like in what I need to do, on what day I need to do it on, and what I'm going to do on my West Virginia Live, and what I'm going to do, blah, blah, blah. So, some things are like that. Then I have, oh gosh, I don't have it in within finger reach. Yes, I do. And then I have this, which is outdated, but it still works. I have a hourly thing, or just one thing that you can fix into an hourly. You'll see back here, I've just put it in. It's everything that I've done, check marked it off, and it did real good all the way up until June. And then I fell off. I did it half and half, Then all the way through September and August, nothing. Nothing. I didn't do anything. So, this may be a new glue book that I use. I may just put it over top of that and make that into a glue book. It's a good sturdy outside cover. I'm not sure. I may have to include in this, the new one that I put out in January, a daily thing, hourly, so that I know. Don't be sitting on the couch watching YouTube for hour after hour after hour and then fuss at yourself because your house is not cleaned. That's never going to be helpful. Get up and do 15 minutes worth of something. You can get just about any chore accomplished in that 15 minutes, including laundry. Get that done and then give yourself 15 minutes worth of YouTube time. Whatever is going to work for me is hopefully decided by the end of October. I'm hoping. That's my hope. I can get everything figured out by the end of October. So let's get started. We are going to start. I'm going to say, let's put some washi tape down first. Let's see, I don't have any. Let's use this silver and gold. No, let's hang off on that just a minute. Let's go on into the monthly. Let's work on that. Now, what you'll see is I do have, with September's, I did have an idea that worked for the monthly. If you look at September, see how pretty that looked? So that is what I am going to do again. But this time I'm going to use orange. As many oranges I hopefully have. And for doctor's appointments, I'll use, let's see, let's use black. Let's use orange and black. Let me get out a pencil eraser. This was a reminder that I did the Sauter family for my West Virginia Live, which I need to download and upload to YouTube. I'm going to put all of these down through here. I'm going to use orange for West Virginia Wednesday. Not blue. I'm going to use green for Facebook Live. And I do them alternate weeks. So that way, when I look at it, I'll instantaneously know which one I'm supposed to be working on. Facebook Live will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock under Kincaid Special Creations. You'll be able to find me. I go live at 7. Now on Facebook Live, I usually have crafts. That's what I'm hoping to have again tomorrow. Let's see, I need a pen. I got so much stuff here that's going to come crashing down on me. I can feel it happening. Let's pull back up my markers. Okay, so we are going to do can't tell if it's black. I think it's black. We'll do West Virginia Wednesday. And this was the Sauter family. It's a local. If you haven't watched Facebook, that was a local family here in West Virginia that had 5 children to disappear. They thought they may have burned up in a house fire. But the family always thought they were kidnapped, so it was just a whole generalized thing of that. On the 8th will be Facebook Live. And then West Virginia Wednesday, Facebook Live, and West Virginia Wednesday. And this one is going to be on the Mossman Prophecies. And that way, I'll know. I got to figure out what next Wednesdays is going to be. My brother keeps sending me suggestions, and I know I have one between the Sauter family and the Mossman Prophecies. So I'll look up that one and see where it's at. I'm going to go ahead and put down my mammogram in a blue one to wait a minute, I think I have these from Happy Planner stuff that I got, oh, years ago. Let's see, let's try a green one. Alright, so this will be my doctor's appointment. If I see it, if I leave it sitting here, and I come out every day and I look at the calendar, I'm going to know. I won't miss the fact that I was supposed to be out to Janet Kay's at 12 o'clock today. So, doctor, I won't put who the doctor is, but it is at 1 o'clock. I'll put that in off air. Okay. So, we have a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock. Let's see. So, I film on Monday. Let's see. Let me put all the orange papers in to get them. This is my glue book. Currently, I am working in a ABC or alphabet glue book. You can say it either way. And I just started a fall glue book, which is going to be a seasonal. I have so many pages for fall, so many for winter, spring, and summer. You can find so many gorgeous pages inside of a magazine that are seasonal related. The ABC book, I found out, is the easiest to do because you simply find something that starts with that letter and glue it in till your page is full, and then you're done. These stickers I got off of Temu. They're wonderful. They're space specific. They fit real good in these planners, and you can designate the color for what you want to remember, so that when you put them on, you can look and say, oh, okay, that's this related, that's that related. I have to do that because of the color or whatever. Or you can simply write it in with different color markers, pencils, pencil crayons, whatever you got. Okay, so now for Halloween, I'm going to put down a black sticker. Okay, so I'm going to finish these out. I was going to do orange and black every other one, but I think I'll just finish them all out in orange. Except the weekend. I think I'll put the weekend in black. That way I know it's designated different from the rest of the week. Because this is our work week. And then the weekend is our chore weekend. So we have to do whatever chores come up on the weekend. And you get, I think, like 6 pages of these stickers, and each of the colors has 3, and it runs the rainbow gambit of colors. One more orange. Okay, now we're going to put the black on the weekend. That way I can register that the black is different. It doesn't have to have the things that done. These are things me and Timmy can do together. Instead of just one person working on them, we can work together. He's been working down over the hillside with his machine, and it's looking real nice. I'm hoping to get a video up for that, so everybody can see how it's coming along. Our goal, hopefully in the next ways, is to make this property look nice from the road. We may not ever get it up behind the house, but from here to the road, we'd like for it to be able to be pretty and terraced, and put some Rose of Sharon trees in. Now, there, don't that look pretty? That's my start, guys. That's my start. So now, let's see. I have some stickers. This is, we went out to eat on the 5th, so I will put a plate here, and because I'm back during the week, we went to Shoney's for lunch, and it was, I've got the N in there, L-U, people, let's see if I got one of those things in here and see if it'll go over this. Okay. L-U-N-C-H. Alright. So now we can remember that we did that. This is my glue book, ABC glue book. If you did not watch that video yesterday, please feel free to go back on my channel and find it and watch it. This one is Try It Tuesday. And on Wednesday, because I have two things that I do, I'm going to put up above this one, I'm going to put Wednesday Challenge Day. Yes, I'm all over the place with my YouTube channel, but that is the 3 things that I have settled on that I like the most. I love trying new things every Tuesday, just to get myself out of a scared spot to not try anything. So if I try something new and I don't like it for the next foreseeable future, I don't have to do it again. But for a whole month, I try something. I learned a lot about my Cricut. I've learned how to dye paper and how to make paper smell. So if you wanted to send a nice little love letter to your husband on Valentine's Day, you can make it smell good as well. Let's see. We're going to keep on going. All these are the same. And then Wednesday Challenge Day. So each Wednesday, you get double doses of me. One on YouTube and one on Facebook. Let me write this down in here so I don't forget. If I talk, I can't spell. So if I shut up, that's what it is. I'm thinking. Alright, so and I've already got this one done. It was up last week. I do savings challenges. I started out April of last year, and I did savings challenges, and we were able to do so much last year. This year, Timmy retired, so we're living off Social Security. He does have a part-time job that he does pretty decent at, so all of this is relevant in what we're doing and trying to keep up everything going so we don't have any issues. So if you want to see how you can struggle, well, not struggle, how you can make it not a struggle through Social Security, check out my Wednesday challenges. We can learn to go through Social Security, retirement all together. We can plan and strategize. You can give me suggestions. I can give you what I think. I'll talk to you through all my think processes as I'm going. Do not worry about anything you comment me on. I love all comments. I like constructive criticism. Now, don't be ugly. That's not necessary in today's time. The world is ugly enough the way it is. But other than that, any comment is welcome. Okay. Now we'll be doing the ABC book until I get it filled up. But also on the same days through August, through the month of October, I will be working on the fall book as well. Now, starting the first Monday in November, I'm going to go into making a Christmas glue book, which will take me 2 months because I'm going to have the whole book be a Christmas glue book. I don't know if it'll be a small book, if it'll be a regular composition book like the other ones are. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking, what can I realistically do in 4 weeks for a Christmas glue book? Some of it I might do off, just show you all what I've gotten accomplished through the stuff. Some of it I might do on channel. Just if that's something that you're interested in, how to set up a Christmas glue book or a Christmas scrapbook, you can use the same similar ideas in doing a scrapbook page. Just let me know. Now, because I've already got an idea in mind, I'm going to put planner here. That will remind me what I'm going to do. This is the brain dump. That way, if you're looking and you just want to watch a certain one, you'll know which week that I'm going to put that video out. Menu planning. And chore chart. I want to specifically put that's the reason I'm putting it the last one of the month. Want to specifically put my chores out into getting the house cleaned up. We always have a Christmas party, either the Saturday before or the Saturday after Christmas, and all my family comes in. I want to be able to have my house cleaned up to where on the week that I have to get ready for them, it's already cleaned. All I got to do is do a little, what they call spit shining, and then I'm ready for company. I want to downsize some of the stuffs in the house. I want to reorganize so that it's not out in your face, all over the countertops, all over the desktop, all over the tabletop, all over everywhere, and not in its home where it's supposed to be. I've tried this a couple of times before, and while I do real good for a while, some other kind of life change comes in and really throws me for a loop. So I am just going to do work as best as you can. Now on one of the weekends, because now I'm going to put this in pencil, one of the weekends we are going to go to the landfill. I'm hoping to do it this week. Get rid of some of the stuff that we've cleaned up where we've been working on the property. That is the reason I'm writing it in pencil, is because it may have to be erased and put onto a different day. If you put it in pencil, it's easily done. If not, then make sure you have your correction tape ready. You see, it works. Alright, so now, what did Timmy worked on the hillside on Saturday. Okay, so let's see. See, this is why I have to do this, because I do not remember what I did on Thursday and Friday. That is a sign of age creeping in on me. But if you do something repetitively enough, like putting it down in a book, so that you can look back and say, oh yeah, I remember working on my planner on Tuesday, or I remember we went to the landfill on Saturday, whatever. It just jogs your memory. And to keep, somebody once said one time, and I don't know how true it is, it was just told, that if you're remembering something, it's only as good as the last time you remembered it. Say you were 5 years old and something happened to you, and you remembered it when you was 15 years old. your memory of that event will not go back to when you were 5 years old. It will only be to the part when you were 15 years old and you remembered that event. Whatever reason, it just seems to be that they say that that's the way the brain thinks. So if what you remembered at 15 was not what happened at 5, you're not going to know the difference unless somebody else was there at 5 and it's the first time they're remembering it, because they would be remembering the event as it happened. So if you have an event that you think, that you remembered, you just jot it down. That way, whenever you're going to try to remember it again, you can go back through when you're looking through this, or your scrapbook, or your blue book, or whatever you're doing. You can say, oh yeah, I remember. And you'll have little notes that can have you to remember your memory a whole lot easier and a whole lot faster without having to be struggling to get it through your head. I'm trying to think. Thursday and Friday. Friday I was sick. I know what I was doing on Friday. Friday I was sick. I don't know if I caught the flu, a cold, whatever down in when we was at the beach. I don't know, but I was sick. I stayed on the couch all day Friday. I did not have energy to get up and do anything except go to the bathroom, which I did quite often. And on Thursday, I think my memory is telling me that I worked on putting stuff away from the trip. Now I won't have to struggle to remember those particular things. I'll remember what day I was sick, because it goes out of my mind. Now, on today, I'm going to put a cup of coffee down here because I went to see my sister. And she always has coffee. Today, she had me a nice bowl of beans, which was wonderful. With biscuits, guys. With biscuits. And you know that little rotten puppy of mine, love him to death. She offered him a piece of biscuit and he would not take it. So I cut a piece of it up. He would not take it from me. But I dipped it in a little bit of the bean soup that was left in the bowl that I had. He ate every bit of that biscuit. He wanted to taste Aunt Janet's beans. That's what he wanted. And they were delicious. Alright, so now I know I have a doctor's appointment Thursday. Friday, I'm going to try, so I will put this in pencil, I'm going to try to update the blog. I have not been on there in a couple of weeks because we were at the beach. This one, tentatively, the weekend, if it ain't wet, we'll work on the hillside. Okay, so we're not really going to plan the weekends until each week comes in. And this stay here and here. I'm hoping to get some items fixed up with my brain dump. So that has the October up and ready to go. Let's see if I have any stickers. Let's see. I think these are Valentine stickers. Make today count. So let's put this one right here on this Monday as a reminder to me to make this day count. That's just a little reminder to myself to be able to get my stuff together, get my life organized, and get this planner book ready to go and ready to work on. Let's see if I've got a little one. that I can put down here in the bottom. Let's use this. It's not a sunflower, but it looks close enough. These are Happy Planner stickers that I have had for years. That's the most important thing. Is, guys, if you're getting stuff, Temu, Happy Planner, Dollar Tree store, Michael's, if you're getting it and you're just hoarding it, you're serving yourself and the people that made that product no service by not going ahead and using it. Now, don't that look good? Don't that look like I'm attempting to get myself in gear? Okay, so now we're going to backfill these days. I have already started working on these. So West Virginia Wednesday was the Solder family. That is so light. Let's see if I can go over that with the black. I'd rather have the black than the blue, so you all can read it. If you're interested in it, it's in Wikipedia. Look for the Solder family. Sodder. The wonderful little story. I grew up with it basically in my back doorstep. About, less than 20 miles away from where I live. And every time we would go, because I wore glasses since I was about 4 years old. And back in the day, as old as I am, you had to go down a mountain, around a corner, and up to Fayetteville, and over to Oak Hill, the long way. 19 did not exist. The 19 did not exist until after I married my husband. So, other times you had to take the long way around. Of course, to us, it wasn't a long way around. It was just the way around that made you sick if you was a car sick person. So, when we would come back through that way, there'd be that big billboard with those missing kids on it. And my granddaddy Hankins would tell me about that story every time, tell us more about the story every time you come in. So I went on the research of it per my brother's request, and that's what I did my last West Virginia Wednesday on. So it is available on Facebook, and I will download it and upload it back into YouTube so that everybody that just watches YouTube will have a chance to listen to what we said, the comments that was made. It's so wonderful. I really want to do a YouTube live. I'm just going to pick a day and a time when it's available, because a lot of my people work, so maybe it'll be on maybe a Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you know if I decide to do that. And we can have on members of the family that come in. We can talk about stuff. We can have little mini debates. Not nothing serious, because you can find out all over YouTube. If you're somebody like me, you've decided that this stuff is going to work its way out the way the good Lord is going to have it work out anyway. So I'm not putting my head in the sand. However, I'm not going to dwell on it either, because as long as you ask Him to keep you safe, He will do as much as He can to do that for you. Okay, so Wednesday, Friday, like I said, I was sick all day. This was my sick day. I did nothing. I tried to get up and do my housework and stuff, and I was just way too sick. But by the time Saturday rolled around, I was fine. So it wasn't like it was going to last forever and ever. But it was a icky day. Okay, and Wednesday was Wednesday Challenge Day. And I saved $60. Now, I don't know in your shape if $60 is a lot of money or if $60 is a little bit of money. But for me, $60 is a lot of money. I was saving $120, so that's half of what I was saving. But in retirement, you have to make choices. And so in the choices I made, I split that in half. And I have been able, the whole month of September and the first week of October, I was able to save $60 a week, even in retirement. Now, if something comes to where we need that money, say we want to make a trip to the good grocery store to stock up, there's a winter storm coming or whatever, we don't have to worry about waiting until our Social Security check comes in. We can just take the money that we've saved, go stock up on things that we need that when the power might be out, like batteries and bread and stuff that don't really have to be refrigerated, that you can eat, like treat and potted meat and stuff like that. So the peanut butter, jelly, stuff like that, so you can not have to stress about the power being out. Buy extra propane so that you can keep your, you have an alternative source besides electric heat to keep your house warm. So just think about stuff like that. But this is where my mind goes. I have not done an en masse setup. I opted to do I'm going to mark through this. I will come back to this, but I opted to do the ABC book instead. So that's where I'm at with that. Saturday, we worked on the hillside. And Sunday, we went to lunch. With Janet, Dean, Julie, and Jack. Great food and great company. I feel COVID has really messed with everybody's psyche, spending time with their family. We were down at the beach on Thursday and we had a barbecue, and my sister and brother come up to the house that we were staying in. We had a big barbecue, big little dinner. Then afterwards we played bingo. Well, the house had the bingo cards and the little thing that turns and half of the balls. So there is, I don't know whether you all know this or not, but there is a app you can download onto your phone that they will call the bingo balls for you. So all you have to do is have those little cards, which you can get just about anywhere, and you'll have the cards and you can play bingo. So we want to get together as a family and have a game night. Let me back up and see so I can know to put on my to-do list. Check with the family when's a good day for game night. Probably, I don't want to be the 25th. I'm going to say maybe the 25th. Let's put game night here. See what happens. I will contact the rest of the family and see what they say. Alright, so now, Tuesday, I'm just going to put worked on glue book. And put away beach items. I don't know how fastly you all put stuff away. My sister had it put away by the Sunday we come back. She really has the energy level that I don't think I'll ever have. But if you go to the beach and you come home with all that stuff, now I did put my food away. All my food was put away by that Sunday we come back from the beach. It was all put away. But I still have some clothes in the suitcase in there that I have not put away yet. But I did put away the beach towels and all the beach stuff. We put, then there's more stuff that I want to put away. But this is just what we did last week. So we're going to bring you up to date for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. Monday we did the ABC and the Fall Glue Book. I have to make notes for myself. I have to put film, edit, export, upload, and watch. So once I've done all these, I just mark through them. So now I know that I have filmed this video, edited it, exported it into my laptop, uploaded it to YouTube, and then went back and watched it to make sure that it had at least one view. And yes, you can watch your own video if you make it. You could even put a like on it. They will not let you hype your own video though. So if anybody's out there and they haven't hyped their person this week, hey, if you like this video, just hit the hype button for me. Now I won't never know, because I'm trying to find the spot on YouTube that tells you whether somebody is hyping your video, and I haven't seen it the first time, so I don't know. Try it Tuesday. Is planners. I love to do planner videos. I have planner stickers over here all over the place that I can do stuff with. So they will be coming in the future as I'm going through, so I can figure out. The other ones was like a block grid. You just put it in there and you do whatever you need to do. So I will figure this out. But this one also is film, edit, export, upload, and watch. And for right now, I'm filming, so I can't mark any of those off because I'm still filming this video. I still have to edit, export, upload, and then watch it. Okay, tomorrow is Wednesday challenge day. Okay. And then Thursday and Friday doesn't have anything. Oh, Thursday I have to go to the mammogram. Friday. So what I'm going to do for this is what we do every day. Just so you know, this just has a little Monday through Sunday check mark list where you can mark it off. I'm going to say feed cats, feed Sam, feed chickens, feed fish, and water chickens. Here comes Samuel. You want in there? Okay, so then we can now mark off each day that we do this. So for Monday, we took care of the cats, Sam, the chickens. Didn't feed the fish today. I did feed them yesterday, but not today because I don't feed them every day. And we watered the chickens both days. So now I can know for sure that these things are being done. Timmy switch off days feeding the chickens. He normally feeds the cats and dogs because he's always up first, and those cats are not going to shut up until you feed them. And if you get the cat food out to feed the cat, Sam is there ready to get his too. So he always takes care of feeding them. So we alternate off feeding and watering the chickens. So there is that done. Now, since we we'll put this in another one of these appointment things, because it will take from where I live. Let me put it down here. it will take, it's about a 2.5 hour trip for me there and back. 1 p.m. Now on these pages, I'm going to put in a section for Fix Tim's Lunch, and then down here, Fix Dinner. And that's going to be all the way across. At least for this week. I don't know what his schedule will be next week. Now, on Wednesday, because we have Facebook Live, Tim brings dinner home. So we just have to decide what we want this week. Okay. And then we'll put Fix Tim's Lunch. And Fix Tim's Lunch. Okay, and then Fix Dinner. And Sean will be home on Friday, so we'll try to fix something he'll like to eat as well. All right. So on Saturday, like I said, we're tentatively going to go to the landfill. I'm not going to put it in ink yet because we may change our mind. So these are the things that we have to do. Now for the interesting thing, that we've already got this done. And on this day, I did dishes and laundry. And believe it or not, today I did dishes and laundry. And you know, that is the biggest change for me, is because I would do dishes after Timmy went to work on Sunday and wouldn't have to do them again until Wednesday or probably Thursday, so that they're ready for Friday. But now it's dishes and laundry just about every day. So that is the thing. I know what we did here. We moved the desk to porch. So I want to remember the day that I do that, so I made a pact with my husband that if he moves the desk out here, that'll be the last time that I ask him to move it anywhere. I'm just going to be out here working. So I might be out here doing this because it's so cold, but he does have a little heater sitting behind me that I can turn on that will keep me warm in wintertime. Well, you always had that on anyway, so it ain't like it's something different. Alright, so when I do my menu planning, which will be on a separate sheet of paper that I will probably use a tip in for, to put the menu and the shopping menu on one side, shopping list on the other side. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. At the end of the month, we'll figure that out. But for right now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that I'm going to finish Blue Book from Beach and upload. That will finish out my Try It Tuesday for September. That's why you're going to get an extra video this week. Alright guys, I think that pretty much has everything that was on my list, to go over, which was I did not do this part yet, because we technically, in our immediate family, we don't have any October birthdays. The special days aren't coming until November. Priorities, I'm going to figure out what I want to do as far as that. I might just put some glue books and pictures. I might bring my glue book into this. I don't know. But my personal goals and my work goals are pretty much set, but I just got to figure out how I want to set it up so it looks good. What I'm grateful for, I will also put in and have it ready for you next week. But other than that, we have now brought up our October thing ready to go. We know the first half of the week is a pretty much busy part for me, so I can get these things done. And then the second Tuesday through Saturday is catch as catch can. What we have to do, we will do. So I brought up to date the last week, what I could remember, and now we're looking forward into this week. So I hope you all have enjoyed this. Please leave me any comments for anything that you might think that I could look into. Maybe somebody has some good stickers that could be used to help me out to make sure that I'm on track. When I do the menu, I will also put in what we're going to fix for lunch, or what stuff we need to buy for lunch, what we're going to fix for dinner. Like I told my husband, just because we make a menu plan for spaghetti on, say on Thursday, we want or Friday, that doesn't necessarily mean if he wants to he's in a mood for spaghetti on Tuesday, we'll have the stuff already here to make spaghetti whichever day we want to. We might have spaghetti on Saturday. Who knows? But at least we'll have an idea, and when I go to the store, I can pick up the items that we need for that. I have a lot of stuff, but the go with stuff is getting so expensive. Hamburger is outrageous. So that's how it goes. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I'm going to get it edited and get it up for you all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Come back and see me next Tuesday as I attempt to brain dump. That's a lot of stuff in this brain that needs to get out of here so I can think reasonably and calmly about everything else that's going on. If I have it on a sheet of paper, I can say, oh yeah. And if I've got an hour or two that I don't have anything scheduled in, or I'm good to go, like especially on Thursdays and Fridays, I can pick something off that list and I can just go to town on doing that. Like tomorrow, between the time I come home from my appointment till the time I fix dinner, I might go in and work on the spare room, or I might do it on Friday because Christy will be in. What day is she coming in? She's coming in for her 20th anniversary. I thought it was on the 10th. But I'll find out from her what day she's coming in. I'm pretty sure it's this weekend. Let me see November. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's this weekend. We'll have to find out from her what day it is, so I can make sure that the spare room is all cleaned up and ready for company. Alright guys, y'all have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.